Hello and welcome! This is Mouse Gunner, and we're back with some more Stellaris. And I am ready for a war with the Fallen Empire over here, although I may have overbuilt fortresses and really hurt myself with energy credit losses. Pretty heavy here with my fleet moving. But maybe we'll have some losses here that will offset that. Not that all losses are a good thing. So let's go ahead and start the war here. So talking to the Fallen Empire here. We're going to declare war. And our war goals are, I would like to cede just the Beacon of Stability. That's all I want. I don't want anything else. Wow, that's only that much. I guess I could humiliate them as well. There we go. So simple war goals. And my fleet is on the way. So I might as well just tell them. I think they've already jumped. Or they're about to. Okay. Why don't we just tell them to go straight here? Wow, that energy credit loss. Alright, I see their fleet. I think we could take that fleet from what I saw. It was 45. We have more than that.
Station under attack.
Oh, where is that happening? Okay, over here. It's just Marines, though. Unescorted, so these guys should get annihilated by my station, like, really badly. I mean, they've got mines that they have to deal with. They've got very powerful station.
Hostile fleet engaged. Situation log updated.
All right. First off, I'm not sure how fast we're going here. But also, I need to get in here to the fighting. All right, so we managed to catch one of their fleets.
Situation log updated.
I'm going to assume the other fight's over. All right, so we've got more heavy fighting here. Ooh, we're taking losses. But I think we have to stick in it, though, because we outnumber them, and we've caught elements of their fleet. As other elements are away from the base, I think. They've got other units up here. I think we got to stick in this fight. We might be able to take out this fleet. Anyway, I can't retreat until my FTL recharges here. Ooh, our battleships are getting blasted here.
Situation
Well, these are the losses I was talking about. We're about to blast this fleet.
Situation log updated. Hostile fleet engaged.
Do we retreat now? That's a tough call. I mean, these guys are hurting, but I may be able to catch them somewhere else. And at this range, I'm getting absolutely plastered. As a matter of fact, I think I just lost all of my battleships in that fight. I could stick in it, but I don't think these guys have really taken much damage. Their shields have remained. And most of my ships have down shields at the moment. At least the big ones do. And I don't want to lose cruisers. You know what? I think I stick in it a little while longer, but not much longer. First off, we get to annihilate their Marines.
Updated.
Which is always good. This fleet is getting reduced.
Hostile fleet engaged.
You know, I think this is working. Oh, they've got more fleets involved. All right, and now it's time to bounce. All right, and we should bounce where we were last.
Situation log updated.
These guys need you to go to Imdar here. And go into orbit. And then we'll start We won't have the energy credit losses we were having. Okay. We should be fine. Let's take a look. Is there anything else going on here? As far as enemy action? Not that I can see. So, we beat it back here. Maybe I should take these guys out. Oh, speaking of that. Science ships. I know that there are science ships. There's one nearby here. I would like the one on test. Come over here. And collect these. Those debris will be valuable because of the difference in tech. Okay, these guys should be leaving. Oh, I'm going slow speed. That's why it didn't seem like they were moving. Alright, so that was a rough initial encounter, but I think we came out okay-ish, all things considering, because their fleet was enough spread out. We didn't do much damage over here. But we'll get repaired as soon as we get into orbit over there. Alright. Yeah, they're arrived. They might blow up some of my resources here, which is actually a bad thing because some of those are energy credits. But more than likely, they're just going to jump in, jump out. And I, on the other hand, have my layer of fortresses. So if they follow my fleet, they're going to be in for a nice surprise.
Station under attack.
Alright, we'll take a look at that here in a second. But I'd like to form up what I've got in Imdar here.
Construction ship under attack. Station under attack.
The heck?
Hostile fleet engaged. Evading hostile fleet.
They jumped in on me. I thought I removed that one element that made them jump in on me. Well, I can't... What fleet elements are already arrived, I can't do anything about. There was another... Oh, yeah, all of them are engaged. We're going to have to sit on these guys and make sure they retreat.
Construction ship
We might annihilate their fleet.
Station under attack. Situation log updated.
We're going to have some shield recharge here. The station probably is going to hurt them quite a bit. They're in a minefield. I think only some of the fortresses can actually reach them. Although we are seeing sporadic fighting. Alright, we might want to stay on them, actually, rather than retreat. Granted, I couldn't now, even if I wanted to.
Situation log updated.
Alright, we just took out their fleet hardcore. But we lost a fortress in the meantime. And I think I had a construction ship there that just got killed. Alright, so first things first, Seagull. Build me a spaceport, please. That way I can at least repair here. I gotta stay on this planet. Because...
Hostile fleet engaged. Station under attack.
Well, we're engaged again, and there's not anything I can do about it. But they should be getting annihilated here by the fortresses.
Updated.
Yeah, they just got absolutely
Situation
annihilated.
log updated. Enemy troops landing.
Where? I didn't see that. I don't see their Marines, but they're going to take that planet, and there's nothing I can do about it. I mean, I do have Marines that I could counterland, but not while there's a fleet sitting on top of them. So we had to have just wiped out most of their fleet. As a matter of fact, I can probably check that. Their fleet power is inferior, so they must have taken heavy losses there. So the fortress strategy paid off. I think I lost... Oh, no, I didn't lose a space station, so just barely didn't lose it. Okay, so we're going to get repaired here. Well, we can at least order ourselves to get repaired. Oh, no, I don't want to jump out. Oh, you know what? That isn't finished being built. Yeah, it's probably a good idea I jumped my fleet out. Where are they going? Because I can't take much more action like that without getting repaired. Alright. We could stop this landing, but there's not a whole lot I can do about it right now. They haven't won yet, but... Oh, actually, that's close. I have a feeling they're going to win. They didn't get rid of the fortifications, which was probably one of the reasons why they're maybe going to lose here. That's close, either way. All right, let's pay attention here.
Station under attack.
All right, so we've got another station under attack over here. We do not have any fortresses in this, and there really honestly isn't anything all that valuable there, and their fleet is not all that big. Okay, so we're coming back to station over here to get repaired. There is a fortress here. That should...
invasion defeated.
All right,
Research complete.
good stuff. And we have plenty of war score here because of how much damage we've been doing. Army health is done. All right, so core sector systems, don't care. Clone army. I'm actually, no, core sector would mean I get more. Well, I think army damage is the right call. It looks like these guys that we're facing off against have really nice troops. Although some of them got lost to fortresses. They still have a decent fleet, though. They're just scattered. Well, not anywhere near as powerful as they were, though. Well, that went pretty well for the most part. It was mostly the fortress system, I think, that gave us the win there. And we're not losing energy credits anymore, which helps.
Station under attack.
All right, station under attack. Where are we? Probably here. Yeah, they're probably just going to come in and jump right back out, though, so... Although they just... That just got blinked out of existence.
Station under attack. Station under attack.
Oh, wow, they're all the way... They're on test? They're attacking my capital. I never thought to put a fortress over here. Holy crap. Alright, well, I gotta respond to that. Didn't think that they would do such a ballsy move. We caught them where it mattered. You know what? I'm almost fully repaired. Do I just wait for that? Yeah, let's just wait for the full repair. Me jumping over there now isn't going to make much difference.
Station under attack.
Yeah, I get. Station under attack. That would suck if we lost test here. The station on test. But again, there's only...
Station under attack.
Alright, fine. Split the fleet. You know what? Never mind. Purge them.
Station under attack.
Alright, stop telling me station under attack. I get it.
Station under attack.
Yeah. Okay, we're repaired. Get over here. Fine, do that one. That's closer. Alright, we have armies recruited. I can't really send them out yet, though, because the fleet has to go with them. Yeah, they're starting to blow up my station. Not a whole lot I can do about it. If I can get there quick enough, they might jump out rather than face me. But I have a feeling this is going down.
Debris analyzed.
Oh,
Station
no, there they
under
go.
attack.
Jumping out. Alright, we'll just chase them down. I have a feeling they'll keep retreating away from me rather than
Research complete.
in other directions. Okay, so we have the gamma laser, which we could use to upgrade certain things. Shield hit points. Dark matter reactor sounded interesting because it gives you... As a matter of fact, I don't remember... Wasn't there another thing that I could have done that would have done something similar? I don't remember now. But this sounds very interesting. Because it gives me energy. Oh, yeah, okay. So, Neutronium Forge. I thought I remembered seeing this before, but maybe it was in another playthrough. Who knows? Any case, either of these things give me energy credits. This one gives me energy credits and minerals. And this one does energy credit and physics research. Both are good things, obviously. This one's cheaper, though, so why don't we do this? Kind of like that idea. And when my fleet is active, we're losing.
Under attack.
Okay, where'd it go? Went over here now. How about we go in here? So right now they're just causing... They're being a nuisance, pretty much. And they jump out so quickly.
Station
you know
under
what?
attack.
I'm not going to worry about that. Instead, I'm going to come after this guy. Come in there. Alright, now in test. Construction ship. Test. Build me a fortress. This is a need, because I can't have that happen again. So build me a military station. Build me a fortress. And build it right there. That should stop these small fleets from doing this nonsense that they're doing. And science ships. Well, you come over here and collect all this debris. So, research project, research project, research project. And then you... We've got debris over there. That one might be a little bit more risky, but you're going to do it nonetheless. Get over here. Project. Project. Holy crap, there's so much debris here because of the size of the battle. But the fortress system definitely worked as intended. They were able to cover most of the area here. I don't think any of the fortresses themselves got taken out in that fight. Alright, and then wherever my fleet is, just go for them. We're going to take their planet. That might force their hand. We'll go straight for them. Ignore these little fleets that are just harassing right now. Let's go straight for their planets and see if we can take them. As a matter of fact, these guys, Bark, and you come over here as well. All right, now it's time to win this war.
Debris analyzed.
Okay, you're done over there. Do we have any more debris floating around anywhere? Not that I can see, although there could be. All right, well, why don't you hop back over to test and just assist research again. And we did lose. Oh, we lost this fortress. They did take it out. Well, if I have a free construction ship, I need to come in here and get the Betharian back. Okay. How's my fleet moving along? Pretty good. And we're not actually getting any tech advancement here, because I think we already have most of the tech that the aliens have. Now, I see a fleet presence, but it's a small one. And they also have transport fleets, which we definitely want to take out. Alright. There's not a whole lot I can do about these stations. Where there's not military fortresses, there's not anything I can do about it, really.
Station under attack.
Alright, so this is an area where we have a fortress. These guys are going to get blasted.
Situation log updated. Situation log updated.
Alright, well, that worked. And we do not need a lot of
Station
war.
under attack.
Now where we got? Oh, okay. They're attacking the fortress again.
Station under attack.
All right. Well, we're annihilating their forces. Okay, so our fleet is here. They've managed to. All right. So we're gonna bring these guys and enter orbit. What are their fortifications like? Wow. Pretty heavy.
Debris analyzed.
We're going to do the heaviest bombardment we can. Okay, debris. Alright, I don't know exactly where that fortress is being attacked. But I don't see a debris indicator anywhere. But looks like we're going to be good.
Station under attack.
Another station under attack.
Situation log updated.
Oh, there's the debris. Alright, so how about you cancel your orders and come back here to research that. They're just throwing fleets at that. Alright, so I'm just going to want to babysit this.
Station under attack.
So I'm going to assume that they popped in again. No? Where are they? Ah, they're over there now. Are they attacking my Betharian again? Jerks. Again, I'm not going to leave. Alright,
Debris analyzed.
Here we go. So we're going to attack. Should manage it okay, I think. We've got our best troops involved, and they do not have much in the way of fortifications. Putting up a good fight, but looks like we're going to win. And where's this construction ship? Alright, so that was there on test. I'm definitely going to have places I need to repair things. Because these guys doing all sorts of damage. I guess you just rebuild these for now. Alright. So I want to take a look at this fight. Continuing to win. And
Enemy
there we
planet
go.
Secured.
And that should be enough to get our negotiations. So, let's see. Negotiate. We want to do that and that. And they will accept it. So, let's send the demands through. No? Hey, if I have to send my fleet other places to blow things up, I will. There we go. They accepted. So we humiliated them and took the beacon of stability. So that was the goal that I set out for this playthrough, is get to a point where I could fight against the Fallen Empire here and win a war against them. Now, in the future, I think this proves that we could build up the fleet and attack these guys and wipe them out. From what I understand of how these guys work, once they take damage to their fleets, they cannot build new ships. At least that's what I've heard. Now, I could be incorrect, but if that's the case, then they won't really be able to come back from this war, and the next time I attack them, they'll have about the same fleet strength they do at the end of this war, so it shouldn't take much to build up my fleet to wipe them out. And I think this proves dominance over the galaxy, as that was the real only threat outside of this other Fallen Empire over here. So I think we're going to end the series here. So I hope you guys have enjoyed this video and series. This is Mouse Gunner, signing out.